Hey friends, welcome back. Welcome back. We are continuing our Flicker Strike leveling process. And today I think we should be able to make it to Blood Aqueducts pretty easily. I'm gonna stall there for a while and just gather some levels. And hopefully we'll make it into maps as well. Go ahead and get started. We are in Act 8 now. Should be a pretty straightforward process to get where we want to go. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This has been a pretty smooth leveling process. Raider is definitely the way to go if you want a smooth Flicker Strike level. Otherwise you need something else to help you out. I'm pretty happy with it. The damage seems to be pretty good so far. And we'll see how it works out once we have all of our items equipped. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. Picking up all these quests. I'll jump straight into the sewers. I could probably go for an ascendancy, but I don't. Should I? I probably should. It's gonna save me time in the long run. Alright, we'll go do that. The ascendancy we pick up right here is gonna be Onslaught. That's going to be rather large. It'd speed us up quite a bit. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble with the Zaro. We'll see. I really can't wait to get like real items. Oh, it's this way, okay. There we go. The corpse bloom effect is actually really nice. So I went ahead and right before stream I attached a bunch of microtransactions. And I happen to have the corpse bloom footprint effect. And I think I like it. Pretty nice. I think the most dangerous part about Izaro with Flicker Strike is that slice. I don't think he's losing health. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, yeah, so this is not going to be an issue. Nothing to worry about here. Another bright side to switching to sword for this instacker is I get to use leap slam, and I prefer leap slam over almost every other movement ability. That is personal preference more than anything. Think this way? Yeah. Hey. Once more, getting pretty close. The last part of this is straightforward. I haven't actually looked up the map on PoE Lab, so we'll see how far we get. Ow. Ow. I think I got hit twice there. Alright. I could do that again. I could also just wait. I'm gonna wait. So I can pretty easily just wait until we level up a bit, go through Blood Aqua, and then do both that one and the next one. Can't wait for Chaos Inoculation. Gonna be so nice. I've never played a CI build before, but I'm pretty excited for the implications. Like, not having to deal with an entire damage type is pretty incredible. Between that and the removal of the damage over time from the cold or chilling ground that some enemies have, the burning ground immunity that I plan on getting with my Pantheon, being immune to chaos damage, which means caustic ground, and unholy or desecrated ground doesn't matter anymore. It's gonna be nice. And then we'll be running Tempest Shield, so shocking ground doesn't matter either. think that's it. I think that takes care of every single ground effect in the game. I'm just thinking about how nice it's gonna be. And walk around freely. Alright. I need energy shield leech soonish. Ow. I knew that was gonna happen too. That fireball hits so hard. Here's your daily reminder to not level like me and actually work on your defenses while you are leveling. Otherwise you will die and waste time. Oh, it's probably over here. I probably passed it. Alright, let's see how this goes. I feel like this is going to be painful for me. Oh. Yeah. Alright, I need to hit that valve. What killed me that time? Oh, you know what? It's probably... I'm dumb. I've chosen to take chaos damage while I have so very little health. That's what's going on. And then there's more chaos damage. I'm gonna wait for that to go away. There we go. Ooh, more show up. That's awesome. I'm not used to having this little health. Because at the moment I'm not bothering building any health, even though I probably should. Which is what got me in trouble with Zaro as well. No big deal. Hey, how's it going, AJ? Welcome. How are you doing today? Doing well, doing well. Just leveling up through Flicker Strike. Gonna get to Blood Aqueducts and I'm just face rolling through levels. Dying a bunch because I am not planning out defenses. Which is entirely my fault. I could probably pick up some... Oh, you know what I could do? It's gonna take like 5 levels, but I think I can pick up some energy leech. Or some energy shield leech without losing my health regen or energy shield regen. Gonna be something I'd like spec out of later, but should help for now. Okay, that one's done. Now we continue. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the play. So I think I'm like right by the wheel, the elemental wheel anyway. Should be able to pick it up pretty easily. Let me see. Back to town. What I meant to do. Turn in this quest. Grab this. Talk to Harrigan. Get a ring I'm not going to use. Alright, so I think... yeah, I can pick this up. And then we can use the elemental mastery for energy shield leech. That's the play. I have 10 refund points. Do I want to use them? Yeah, I'll use them. Wait, how is the real boss in this game? Because you one-shot everyone. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't think I've one-shot any bosses. Oh, who is the real boss in the game? Okay, I mean, I'm just in the leveling process, but there are a ton of bosses in the game. So I recently just got destroyed by going into the labyrinth. But what I just got through was like a just random level, the side quest. And I'm also probably doing more damage than I should be doing right now. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm not doing anything defensive, so I'm dying way more than I should as well. But most of these like random enemies are going to be one shot anyway. It's only the blue or gold enemies that you're going to have any issues with, and they're the magic and rare. These are all regular monsters. Trying to see if I can't find. So here's a blue. They took a little bit. And is that the way out? That is the way out. Here's a gold. So I'm having to actually fight this one a little bit. There's usually a couple bosses at the end of each act. So probably 30 minutes or so I'll be fighting in like one of the act bosses. You can see what they're like. And then much later I can start looking at the end game bosses. But we need millions of damage before we can do that. And I'm only doing 2,000. Best defense is a good offense. It's more true than I would like it to be. It is very difficult to make a truly tanky character in this game at the moment. You can make a pretty good, like, generally tanky character, but there are still some things that are you're just gonna die to. It's unfortunate. But yeah, if you go look at, I've got a couple videos up for a Herald of Thunder build in this game. If you go look at the second one of that, the second version of that build, sorry, the second video I put out for Herald of Thunder, you'll see that build fighting one of the end game bosses, like the true end game bosses. And I die, I think, 4 or 5 times in that fight. Even with a super tanky, expensive character. Okay, we have our energy. I'm gonna start working again on... Do I want this? Suppose I do, no matter what. A lot of the theory behind the character I'm building now is a mix of really good offense and an acceptable defense. That's what we're going for with this character. It's also very fast. Where's the waypoint? I guess I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, this is one of my favorite skills in the game. I enjoy it. It's not for everybody. Usually pretty popular. Actually, I should. I'm still gonna wait, but I should actually be able to handle Izaro now. I have a little bit of leech on my energy shield. Okay, not that way. Sniper or fire swords? I mean, there are no guns in the game, but as far as swords go, I'm trying to think if there are any fire skills. The game, Path of Exile is a really flexible game. Like you can make most skills do just about anything you want. Pretty nice that way. I don't know if you've ever played a game like Diablo, but it's not terribly dissimilar. Just think of like a more flexible Diablo. So the skill I'm currently using, to give you an idea of how flexible the system is, the skill I'm currently using is called Flicker Strike, and it is a teleporting, just melee attack. So I teleport to something and hit it with an attack. It's got a crazy long cooldown, but if I have a Frenzy Charge, which is a whole nother mechanic, I can expend one of those to use the attack immediately and bypass the cooldown. So I've got to create sources of those Frenzy Charges in order to bypass that cooldown. But that's just the attack and the way that I go about it. Most of my damage is actually coming from this weapon, which has a line that says I add 1 to 5 lightning damage to my attacks per 10 intelligence. So the objective for this character is to stack a ton of intelligence so that I keep getting a huge amount of lightning damage. Intelligence also has an added benefit of giving me a bunch of energy shield, which is this blue shield around my health. And so that's the basic concept. So I could really use any skill, like I'm using Flicker Strike as my skill, but I could use just about anything as long as it's an attack. Alright, I think I have to backtrack here, because I think I missed the teleporter. Or the waypoint. Which is unfortunate. But that's alright. Does it make sense, AJ? Like it's a very specific example, but the point I was trying to outline is how flexible the system is. You can combine a bunch of things, or things that shouldn't go together, into something unique. Not that this build is unique. This build is pretty common. Sounds like a good start. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Again, I've got to work on the defenses. At the moment, I die pretty easily, but we'll get there. Oh, I did hit the teleporter. I just didn't pay attention to it. So I walked back here for nothing. Oh well. It makes some sense. Okay, cool. Path of Exile is an unfortunately complex game. And a very intimidating game. Like, it's a game that the more time you invest into learning the systems, the better you get at like combining the systems. But it gets pretty complex the deeper you go. Why am I taking damage? Which is not to say you can't just go in and do. Like, I think it's the best way to learn, is just go in, see what you can do. I think a lot of people, when they think about Path of Exile, if they don't remember anything else, they remember the passive tree. It's the same for everybody, but it's huge. This is the passive tree. It's got a lot going on. But I think that's part of what keeps the game interesting. There's so much that can be discovered and combined into new things. I think it's what's kept the game fresh for so many people. So shortly, I'll be going into here and fighting 2 act bosses for this act, and then we'll go into Blood Aqueducts and spamming that for levels. Here. And go in here. That is so big, it's bigger than my brain. Same. That's why I focus on only a couple different classes. It's also funny that I usually, like, I'll see something, or while I'm building something, I'll combine 2 things and be like, oh, this is a new, unique concept that's really cool, and then I'll find that it's been done already. It's not new or unique. That's okay. Discovery is most of the fun for me. I like making builds. I've got to get used to watching the energy shield, because at some point, ooh, very nice. Got a lion's roar out of nowhere. It's a pretty sweet drop. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to only have 1 HP. And I'll have to actually be watching my energy shield. Having Culling Strike is so nice. Come on, there we go. Ah. Lockdown. That was on me. Running in. There's so many Stormweavers in here. There just seem to be a lot. Alright, what is killing me in here? Just these two that are, like, Zerker. Yeah, okay, that's probably what that is. Oh well. Gonna happen. Alright. One last go and we should be able to beat them. I could bypass them probably, but get out of there. Thank you. Ooh, getting shield is no fun. There we go. Getting frozen is also no fun. Scream Heralds are no fun. Yeah, this is just a bundle of fun in here. Oh well. That's why we're going for a bunch of damage, so I don't have to deal with any of those things. If I get enough DPS, I don't have to think about it. At least that's the theory. Yeah, you killed the guys killing you. Yep. Took me long enough. That should help a lot. Is the way up. Alright, so here's the other area. So I highlighted this, I think, in part 1 of my leveling. So, not yesterday, but the day before. But there is a quick tip to save you a couple seconds on this area. So you run into this area in like Act 3 or 4. You run into it again here. But once you find the third set of stairs going up, save yourself a little bit of time with this little tip. As soon as I find the stairs. These it? These are it. Okay, so once more, there is 2 ways we can go here, right or left. One of these is a dead end. One of them is the way forward. And if I remember correctly, this is the dead end. Yep. So the tip I'm using is look for these 2 carts. And over here, the dead end. More carts, dead end. Have you heard of Pacific Rim? I have. I don't think I ever watched the second movie, but I definitely watched the first one. What about it? Need so many things for this build. Like I'm thinking ahead, and I'm like dreading gearing this character later because I have like no essences left. Why am I taking damage? Oh, that thing. Alright, can you please stop standing in dots so I can do damage? Thank you. All right. We'll probably end up using that later. And let's see. This, it's honestly really well rolled. All right, so let's do, I know this is used for a couple of builds. Well, for ward loop builds. Want physical and chaos. We need 20 of these, huh? Okay, we'll just put it here for now. Want that. And let's grab this extra frenzy charge, and then what? What do we do now? Maybe wait? Yeah, we might just wait. Because I think pretty much anything we do at the moment does me very little good in the long run. I could go sword damage. Blade Dancer. How far away from... We could equip our sword now, actually. Maybe we do that. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And then we'll go ahead and start grabbing sword damage. I think we want sword damage. Let me check. Oh, I could start working on reservation. That's what I'll do. I'll work on the reservation. It's over here. That's what we'll do. This. And before we go fight the bosses, guys are too powerful here. I guess man theme and one shots 20 kaijus. I mean, it made for a really cool ending. I mean, no, you're not. Never said you were wrong. Just saying, it's a cool scene. I don't particularly remember Pacific Rim for its consistent plot. It was a cool movie, and I think that's exactly what it was meant to do. Like it was supposed to be a cool movie about fighting giant monsters. And it did that exactly. It was a cool movie about fighting monsters. Alright, I'm tired of dealing with them. Get over here. Yes. I'm actually a little worried about this area. This area tends to be a little deadly. These enemies, not those. There are these, like, quilled enemies in this area. If I can find them again. Where are they at? Like, they're the entire reason I'm taking it slow in this area. It's just because they're dangerous. Okay, these. And when you kill them, they shoot out huge spines in a circle that deal a bunch of damage. Unfortunately, when you kill like 10 of them at a time, they all shoot out spines, and you can pretty easily die from just existing near where you killed a bunch of them. And I don't have a bunch of armor, so they actually do a lot of damage to me. Not yet, anyway. Main theme, not the man theme. Sorry, kind of tired. Understandable. I'd have to go back and watch because I don't remember most of that movie. I gotta be honest. It was mostly a cool fighting movie about robots versus giant monsters for me. But it still had a better plot than Transformers. So, you know, there's that. Well, at least Transformers like 2 or 3. Definitely a better plot than Avatar. Which, aren't they coming up with a sequel for Avatar? I actually do want to see that. Have you heard of Armor? It can help you. I have heard that, and that it's on my list of things to do. Pretty sweet. I should get some. Not dying, I've heard, is also helpful. Ow. Here's an example of a boss that murders me all the time. If you wanted to see that. All of those little water balls are a bane of my existence. They just follow you around and deal cold damage over time. And so you basically have to just out DPS or out leech the cold dot, which I can do for like 1. But as you can see, there are a couple of those running around. So you have to like kite the enemy away from them. And then you can actually fight. Alright, AJ, enjoy your rest. Thanks for joining. Alright, we got Yugal. Not too worried about that, because we should be getting Reflect Immunity anyway. And then, I think that was it. I think that was all of the quests here. Polaris will be in Blood Aqueducts. We'll grind a bunch of levels. Shouldn't be too bad though. Looks like I'm doing, yeah, significantly more damage now. All right. Yeah, that was my fault. I should have not been there. Waiting for the giant AoE to go away. Oh, almost done. My energy shield back. Or not. I really hate this attack. Stop standing in the giant dot. I will attack you. Again, this would be a lot less aggravating if I had like any defenses. But I have neglected them to this point. There we go. Right, now we grind blood aqueducts. So we can equip a lot of our endgame stuff. Well, I don't know about endgame stuff, but... having Shaper's Touch is going to be very nice. That'll solve our accuracy. Having Dorianis is going to give us a nice amount of energy shield and armor. And should mean we can start working on our... This is... Alright, we are level 60. I think I had a skill book, right? No. So we grab this. Enter reservation. Okay. And we're level 60. What level do we need for everything? Shaper's Touch requires 66. This requires 67. This requires 69. Okay, so 9 levels. Not too bad. Want I guess we just go. Not really having any issues specifically, so I guess we just roll. Do it. Chaos orbs. Ooh, that hurt. We'll just do a new one. Keep going. Very nice. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could get ghost charges. Oh, need to stop moving. waiting is no fun. Operations. Ooh, that hurt. I really don't like Revenants. Trying to think how I want to deal with corrupted blood for now. I could probably just grab a random corrupted blood jewel. Corrupted blood is getting to the point where it's annoying. Let me see, how much would a corrupted blood jewel cost me? I want... Dexterity to intelligence. Sure. Fluid motion. No, that's 2 dexterity. Fertile mind. Dexterity to intelligence. Yeah, so I want a fertile mind. With corrupted blood. How much does that cost me? 3 divine. Wow. That's expensive. Especially when the base jewel is like single chaos. Suppose I'm not all that surprised. Let's try to just YOLO it. No. Oh well. Alright, let's grab a random corrupted blood jewel then. Filters. Any jewel. And let's find one that is not awful for us. Oh, you know what I should do? I realize this as an opportunity. Let me switch my view real quick so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an opportunity to get some elemental resistances. But I do not want lightning. Alright, let's see what I can get. 41 chaos. I'm being very cheap. Here we go. Fire skills. Fire and cold. Cannot be cursed with silence. Burning damage. This one is 36. Fire and cold and fire. And increased lightning damage. Actually, that's really good. Do I have that much? Nope. I could get that much though. Not too far away. Let's do that then. Chaos, I have a Veiled Chaos Orb. Let's grab that. Go back to my hideout for a minute. Honestly, Corrupted Blood is annoying, and I want to be done with it. I like to give it just a minute. I know people are doing things. There we go. Okay. Hopefully, person to respond with this jewel. Alright. While we wait for their response, hopefully, we can go run some more Blood Aqueduct. And we'll try again in a little bit. Because I'd really prefer just getting that jewel. That's a very good find for us. All right. Save this. Save this point. Blood Aqua. Then we'll double check on that gem again. So far it feels pretty good. I'm happy with how the build's feeling, but I mean, honestly at this point it's just a bigger strike build. I am impressed with the Frenzy Charge sustain. And I think I'm impressed with the Mana Leech. We'll see, because I'm still using Poacher's Mark, so I don't know if that's gonna alter how I feel about it. Okay, double check on that gem. Alright, still got the 41 up there. Send them another message. Go for another Blood Aqua. Oh, they already sent me an invite. I guess I missed it. Whoops. Alright, whenever he's ready. Is everything okay? Like, what's going on? Okay. We're good. Not gonna be what we want in the end, but it'll work for now. And it helps us with our resistance, which is still not good enough. Okay. And we're gonna save that point. Okay. So, there we go. Why aren't you using claws? So the reason I'm not using claws is I want to be able to utilize close combat support. And you cannot use close combat with a claw. So instead, what we're doing is we're using a synthesized rapier with lightning damage per 10. We're missing out on the attack speed boost, but get a close combat support. It's very nice to have for Flicker Strike. But I was using that to level. Well, not the wisdom one, but the lower level one, because we can start using that at level 22. So at level 22 we equipped the Breach Claw, and then use that right up until I think level 60 when we switch to the Rapier. Should also allow me to use Leap Slam, which is not important at all, but I like Leap Slam. Provides very little benefit over like anything else, but I enjoy it. You know, something I've always wanted to do, which isn't possible, but I've always wanted to do a Flicker Strike unarmed build. Unfortunately, Flicker Strike is not usable with unarmed, but I wish it were. I would put together a one with nothing Flicker Strike instantly. It probably wouldn't be very good, but I would have fun with it. Hey Pugs, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Alright, 62. Going good? How about you? Yeah, I'm good. Leveling up this character. Ooh. Pick. They're getting some money back because I am not doing well on money. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we should be able to hit maps today, I think, pretty simply. I don't think these are high enough item level for me. I'm going to need cluster jewels later, I just don't know which ones I'm going to need. Did I listen to Lovejoy? I didn't. Ooh, that's not good. I went to bed basically immediately after the stream. Like, I ended the stream last night and almost immediately went to sleep. Nope. Yeah, I'll have to put that on my to-do list for today. Hopefully I remember. I tend to have a pretty terrible memory. In the good news department, Pugs, Mike is not on here. So hopefully that means he's sleeping all the way through the night. You listen to Walk Off the Earth, how'd you like it? Yeah, he actually got some sleep. Hopefully. They're good? Nice. Yeah, I enjoy Walk Off the Earth. I also think besides being good, they're just fun. Like they enjoy what they do, and it shows. So when they do, you know, crazy stuff like make music with pool noodles, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's important in my opinion to have fun with music. Right, 64. Let's go. Almost halfway there. Yeah, I started listening to Walk Off the Earth probably when I was in high school. That's when I found them. They were just like, it seemed like they were just getting started on YouTube, but who knows? I can by no means claim to be, you know, like one of their first subs. Maybe 2015 when I first started. No, it had to be way. Yeah, because I graduated in 09, so it would have been 2005, maybe. Who knows? Passing the torch, yeah. Making me feel old. Yeah, old man. That's what I am. It's pretty wild because like things like that sneak up on you. Just living life, and then one day you look over and you're like, "Oh yeah, man, I remember this celebrity is my age," and you look at them and they're old, and you're like, "Wait a second, hold up." Or you see random posts that are just like, this is this movie's 20th anniversary, and you're just like, I saw that in the theaters. Like that's, I'm in this picture and I don't like it. It certainly seems that way sometimes. Although, along with forgetting things, I also am really bad at keeping track of time. So, and like, on a pretty large scale. Like, I usually remember what day it is, and I can keep track of, like, the general time. But I have a really hard time with years. Like, I remember what year it is, I could not tell you with confidence what event in my life happened in what year. I can tell you that the event happened, and that it happened several years ago, but couldn't tell you when. Like I had a pretty significant move to a new state a couple of years ago, and I could not tell you what year it actually was. I can give you an estimate. That's about it. Or I don't think there's anything we can use at 65. 5 to 7 business years later. Yeah, pretty much. That's I keep track of things. Fortunately, as long as I can like remember my birthday, I can work my way around. And I remember like when I graduated college and high school, so it all works out. Everything else I just kind of figure out as I need. What did you graduate? Oh yeah, computer science degree. So Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. That degree involves way more calculus than is altogether necessary. You're good at guessing. We also talked about how I'm a software engineer yesterday, so I'm not saying you're bad at guessing. You did guess, and you guessed correctly, but you had a hint. At least I think that was last night. Estimated guess? Exactly. You are approximately a fantastic guesser. You can put pieces together well. I mean, drawing conclusions is an important skill, I think, for everybody. Alright, let's see what we have at 65. Next level is Shaper's Touch. Put it on our belts. I guess I should think about doing this. What is this? I can do cold res on it. That'll work. Boom. Easy. It's just that simple. You just make good things. Actually, I think, does this have an empty suffix? It does have an empty suffix. That's actually awesome. Nope, not that. We don't want life. Instead, want intelligence. Strength, fire, cold. You get more resistance, but I'm going. I think we go. Yeah, strength in. What I want. Strength and intelligence. Boom. Easy. And this, which is fine. Not great, it's not awful. My gloves are terrible. Atrociously bad. Oh, I'm about to replace my gloves. I'm not thinking very good. Let's roll. You still don't have Wi-Fi? Ooh. Takes a while to put everything back together after a hurricane. I remember I was without electricity, I think, for a month or 40 days after Katrina, because I was in Louisiana, and when Katrina hit, and I rode that one out. That was not fun. Why am I slowed? Maybe the hurricane, some rain after made me not have Wi-Fi. Oh, really? Wow. That's nuts. So close. That's why it's annoying. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Especially now, because like so much is online. I gotta make it a point to always have stuff that is not internet reliant in the case that you lose internet but not power. On the bright side, there are always books. I feel like in I don't know, probably the past 20 years, there have been a lot of really great authors. No shortage of books if you like that. Orb. Can't play like half my Steam games because they're bought on a different account. Ooh, rough. I like specific books. I can play 20 minutes. Nice. I mean, that's a good option. 20 minutes is a great game. I always try to have a good roguelite installed. Like, having a good roguelite or a good RPG that you like. I don't know why I'm running this, so there's nothing here. I need to do a new one. I also need to get my new gloves. What am I doing? But yeah, like having a classic RPG that you really enjoy makes times like that much better. Gloves. And this is gonna give me a lot of things, honestly. Oh yeah, my energy shield just shot up to 1720. That's really nice. And it's only from strength. Like, that's great. I wish Risk of Rain 2 installed. Yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is amazing. I mean, at least now you'll know. I don't know how available it is, but if you have unlimited data, you might be able to use your phone as a hotspot. It's not the best option, but only 500 megs, yeah. Even though you have unlimited data. I mean, it's not enough to play a game online, but it might be enough to, like, download a game. And another Ventors? No, it's not having. A lot of mobile carriers though don't let you do hotspots without like a specific plan. Yeah, like just download the game with a hotspot. Yeah, it's awful because I mean, I'm annoyed by really any service provider that charges you extra for things that you're already getting, like no matter what. Texting is actually a really good example of that because no matter if you pay for texting or not, your phone is already utilizing that message service to send and receive data. Like, it's not through the form of text messages, so you utilize it more if you're texting, but texting is already something your phone is going to do. Oh, you're using Steam sharing, so you have to buy them in that account. Got it. You'd also just see if you can grab another game that you have access to. if you've not played it and you like that type of game, there's a game called FTL, Faster Than Light. That is a really fun game. And it came out years and years ago, so I expect it would be pretty cheap. It's a pretty small game that's also really nice for killing time. You essentially just like build a spaceship and complete a mission. You unlock spaceships and unlock new weapons and stuff like that. If you... I mean, since your phone has online stuff, you can also do Slay the Spire. Which Slay the Spire is both PC and mobile. It's a card game, but like that type of game, it's also a lot of fun. Oh, it's on Xbox as well? Nice. Yeah, it's one of the games I play on my phone every now and then. Played a bunch of it, and I played, on PC there's a mod. On Steam you can get a free, like a free DLC or something like that, I think, called, Downfall. Which is a really interesting mod for Slay the Spire. Alright, we're level 66. What is the next? 67 for Doriani's. Then I get to redo a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we'll do that when that happens. Yeah, you play as the bosses in Downfall. It's honestly pretty incredible. Yeah, I think I did a couple videos on it where I played as the slime, and then I think I did 2. Yeah, aside from playing it like for YouTube videos, I also played it in my spare time, and it was a lot of fun. Alright, we just hit 67, so I think we can equip Doriani's now. Means we need to essentially revisit all of our resistances and fix it, because they're going to be all messed up. And we're going to be redoing a lot of stuff right now. What about shields? What do we have for shield options? Ghastly Theater could be good. I don't know. Let's see. Trying to do the diamond build in Endless. Oh. Diamond is so incredible. Yeah, let's go to Hideout. Then we're switching character, getting my Herald of Thunder character, and stealing his shield. Then we go to the hideout, and we're about to switch a bunch of stuff. I think I've already got this ring. Okay. Put Grace over here, put this in my stash, put on Aegis, take this off. On, put this on. Elemental focus, don't need this at the moment. We need I think it's elemental damage for the attacks is what I need. Nightblade. This is close combat. Okay, so that's good. The boots are awful. I need to fix them. My energy shield at 1200. I don't like how in 20 minutes there's like 3 builds. Yeah, I mean, the new character looks really interesting. I need to look into it. But yeah, there's like 3 super good builds. Although you can make slight variations to them. Just depends on what you want to do. Okay, we have this, and this is, I think, an okay color. I need a new helmet. Although I have a helmet that I would need to use in like a couple levels. I have this, which I want to use now. Good on attributes. My boots might need to change. I'm not sure yet. What is open on this? I have 2 prefixes, 2 suffixes, so I can put some resistance on this if I need to. Not ideal, but I can do it. And I need to get rid of gold rim. Knee helmet will work for now. We'll go check it out. Okay, so what are we working with? Fire resistance and cold resistance are actually okay. I mean, they won't be. Hold on, let me go fix this real quick. I'm also doing this. Maybe deflection? Hold on, let me see what else we're doing here. Got Arted Gladiator for sure. This is utilizing. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay. So we will utilize. I don't think I want to utilize these at the moment. Honestly, this is something I might think about doing. Panopticon is incredible for us, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay. I want to do that, and I want to do this and this. Then here, Tempest Shield. Yeah, Tempest Shield. Purchase Tempest Shield. I want cast when damage taken. Oh. Normal setup there. Shields out there. Diamond is a good summon build. Would that work? I guess Dragon would be incredible on Diamond. Like the later you go. I can't think of any other summon build that's like super good on her. I'm gonna do Mark on hit. No, I need... Do I want Poacher's Mark for now, or do I want to go ahead and switch? Let's grab this and go ahead and put 3 on it. I don't know what's going there yet. Okay, helmets. What do I want for a helmet? I don't want all res. Not too bad. I really don't need anything for like very long. I just need like... I could just go with this and have Onslaught. Sure, let's do that. And just essentially ignore my helmet for a couple levels. Alright. And then I need a lot of cold resistance. And a little bit of fire. What do I have for rings? Right now. Oh, do I have a Ventor's Gamble with some nice fire and cold? One fire and cold. There's another one with fire and cold. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Not one that I want, anyway. Okay. I think this is actually pretty good for now. $38 fire to 40 fire, and I get a bunch of cold. Yeah, we'll do that. And what else? Alright, so I've got a ring slot now. I can get fire and cold. Pretty much any fire and cold. Oh, you know what? I did have a Ventor's Gamble that was okay for this. Fire cold, -1, increase quant, increase rarity. There we go. Boom. Easy. Okay. Now we have -60 lightning res. Fire cold. Can play Muck. And the daggers scale with bullet damage. Daggers, daggers, daggers. Oh, yeah, daggers. I forgot it was those. Yeah, diamond is OP, honestly. Okay, so I need to figure out my aura setup. I have an enlighten. Okay, do I have an enlighten elsewhere? Path of Exile crashing? Yeah, Path of Exile's crashing. Okay. Well... Are we back? Okay, looks like we're back. So I know I have an enlighten here. Right? Darklands, Cold Snap, Purifying Flame. Oh no, I don't have an enlighten on this character, that's right. No, this character's done. I guess... Castle Channeling, Assassin's Mark... Do I really not? Alright, I guess it's just on this character then. Right? Yeah. Have I played Muck? Yeah, I played... Actually uploaded a couple videos on Muck. Alright. Enlighten support. I want grace and determination. Purchase. Alright, so I've got grace here. Determination. I think these are gonna go in my gloves. Armor ES. What else would I put in here? Oh, blue Tempest Shield. Right. Yeah, so I need 1 green, 1 red, 2 blue. Target is corrupted. Alright, that's gonna be a little harder to roll. 1 green, 1 red, 2 blue. Okay, well, I'll just do it there because it's already done. Be very intelligent of me. Okay, so now Tempest Shield first, Determination last. Yeah, I didn't think I would have enough. I'll just need to work my way up to that. And put these boots away, put these away. Roll. We're good. I mean, I've got horrible amount of energy shield, so that's awful, but Outside of that, I feel like I'm good. That. Grab that if we really want to, but I don't think I'm too worried about it. I can now move into here and get some more frenzy charge scaling, but I think I'm not worried about that yet either. What do I do then? And I guess I start prepping for, oh, you know what? I need this as well. Armor 9,000. There we go. I'm going to be very weak for a little bit, but that's not a surprise. I like how you're like, I have a small amount of energy shield and I have like 500 HP. I mean, it's I think the recommendation from experienced players is like 500 HP per 2 acts. So in Act 4 you should have 1,000, or yeah, Act 4 you should have 1,000, Act 6 you should have 1,500. No, I think it's 500 per act, maybe. Yeah, because Act 10 you should be approaching 5,000. It's not a rule I ever follow. I should, but I don't. I could do... Let's see. Do I have an evasion mastery? I could do this and then grab the grace preservation efficiency. How many acts are there? There are 10. And then we grab frenzy and put it somewhere. Probably there. So let's go. I think these are all gonna need to be green. Boom, done. Mark, keep poacher's mark for now. Do that, do that. Oh, the strength from my rapier is actually doing some work. Uh-oh, that's a little worrying. This is my block chance. 436. Alright. I 100% anticipate dying. I have so little energy shield, it's actually really bad. I also need to fix my movement skill, because I don't have one at the moment. I have one on me, don't I? Yeah. Just don't have anything that has the same color. Gross. Alright, so I think we get to 69, so I can get to my new helmet. Gonna help me, should help me a great deal. Some extra energy shield. think my damage has actually gone down, but that's okay. Okay, let's fix my movement ability. I could use Frostblink for now. Or Leap Slam. Or Flame Dash. Actually, that's probably the play, is using Flame Dash. Do I have Flame Dash? Flame Dash. Flame Dash. There we go. Use Flame Dash for now. Alright, still lots to figure out, but this seems to be working okay. How much experience is left on my Enlighten? A lot. Oh, I don't think my damage has actually gone down. I just thought about it. We're using Doriani's, so while my tooltip damage might look lower, I think it's probably higher because of Doriani's. I had to guess. And we can go kill Azaro twice. Probably, maybe. My intelligence at right now, 468. Getting to the point where I really just need Buster Jewels. And I don't have any currently. You haven't played Muck in ages? It's been a while. I think the last time I played was the last video I uploaded. It was a neat game for a little bit. Alright, one more level. Almost a year? Yeah, probably. Completely forgot the strat. I don't even remember I was following a strat when I played. Probably not. I'm wondering if I just need to use devotion instead of determination. At least until like I've got a better energy shield base to work on. Build is feeling good though. What's gonna be funny is I'm probably gonna make a video at this about this build eventually. It's gonna be the second build that I've posted that's using Briani's prototype as a chess piece. And that wasn't my intention. It just I decided, oh, I'm gonna try an instacker, and it just so happens that instackers almost 100% of the time, no matter what league it's in. Nice. Whoops. I'm wondering if I want to put forth the effort in utilizing melding in the flesh, or if I just want to use one of the Kalandra amulets or rings. I mean, it's probably easier just to use a Kalandra amulet or ring, but I'm actually pretty happy. I've been able to experiment quite a bit in this league and just mess around with stuff. A lot of my experimentation at this point is trying to figure out how I want to approach next league, because my my start to this league was pretty slow. Because I went with a cast while channeling build with the intent to like change it into a ward loop, but I never actually went through with it because I was like, nah, I'm gonna switch over to my Herald of Thunder character because I was excited about it. I think next league, I'm just gonna start with a Flicker Strike character. Because, I don't know, the start to me feels so much faster with Flicker Strike. And it's like, it's a little difficult to start with, but it's a fun skill. Gonna counter him to your girlfriend and now you wait for her reaction. Uh-oh. I don't think I care about that. Right. We're high enough level for our helmet. Finally. See if it helps. Back to my hideout. That and there's an empty prefix on here. I can throw some additional energy shield. Do this one because again. Oh, and you know what? Crazy and quality 20. Easy. Okay, so now we have 1600 energy shield. It's the Q&A where there's dogs and the question that keeps you grounded. His response is gravity. That's bad. It's a bad joke. Okay, so that's that. What else do we want to do here? I think that's kind of it for now. I am It's great. What are you talking about? Yeah, you know, that's. I'm glad you like it. Let's see. So I think. I mean, there's a lot to do still. You know what we could do though? We do need to fix our flask setup because our flask setup is awful. I'll keep that one if I can. I don't think I need any of those. Okay. We don't need that. We want granite flask. Where else are we going with this? What is my healing orb? Looks fine. My glass. How many of them are enchanted is the question, I think. Main charges when hit by enemy. Alright, I like that one. I'm gonna have to re-roll some of these, and that's okay. Both my fire and cold resistance are fine at the moment. So go with these. I think if I'm okay. Ibonite, I think. I think that's the play. And that should just be a huge amount of defense for me. Where's the Stibonite flask? There's one. Okay. Now we reroll these. That one has what I want, sort of. The rest of these don't. Okay, so we're looking for charges when hit by enemy. What's the eye level on this? Okay, eye level's fine. Charges when hit. Really don't want freeze and chill immunity on here. I guess I can't really be choosy right now. When hit, when hit, when hit, when hit. I'm gonna burn through all my alterations. I mean, I should be able to convert them, so it's not a big deal, but... Don't know? Maybe? I don't know. I'll take it for now. Perfect. I mean, not exactly perfect, but pretty good. Good and acceptable. Okay. Alright. Charge is when it. What am I looking for? It's the jade that I'm looking for. It's not great, but it'll work for now. Use when charges reach full. Not ideal, but I don't need them to be ideal at the moment. Okay. Let's roll. Okay. All right, I'm happy with that for now. And then we do evasion mastery. Right? Evasion mastery, grace, Except... And then... Plaza. And we still have 105 mana. Boom. Just like that. Okay. What else is there to do? I guess for now I can do some energy shield investment. Regen 2% energy shield per second would be nice. Let's do that. We're getting very close to the point where we just need cluster jewels. Forward. And make sure we're sustaining that okay. We should have tested that before we came in, but that's fine. All right. Now we get to fight with the Zoro. Okay, that went well. I think I need to start that fight with Frenzy. Now playing Satisfactory. I mean, that's a great game. Especially if you want to invest a bunch of time in something. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Hopefully it will. But it'll be nice anyway. Cannot recharge. I think that's very different from regen. I think the 2% regen... Yeah, 2% regen is gonna be fine. Ow. Oh, well, I mean, I didn't get hit by it, so not ow, but that was concerning. Okay. It's like my mana's doing fine. With Flicker Strike, I usually find myself needing to listen for low mana more than anything else. It's all about seeing if you can hear the character say, okay, so we can roll through this real quick. First attack. And there we go. Link Strike is so nice in that fight. Okay, so next we're gonna go Onslaught and then probably Avatar of the Chase. And then Avatar of Slaughter. Now I move faster. Reduce mana if you've been hit recently. I mean, it's not gonna do me much good right now. I don't need any of those. Okay. Now we fight Azaro again. I think we're gonna have any issue with it. We'll see. I need to do some thinking about what all I need for my skills. They are definitely not solved at the moment. Oh. Clicked that by accident. Honestly, if I can get the Dark Shrine, that would be pretty useful here. See if it happens. I don't think I'm going to bother seeking one out, but if I find one, great. Make my job a little easier. Alright, don't want to go that way. At least I don't think I want to go that way. Nope. That was death. Alright, and aspirant's trial. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Back. And then start doing damage. Ooh. Okay, there we go. So then, oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna grab next. Keep saying that, like, the next things I really need are Buster Jewels, but there's a shield node that I could actually really use. Give me increased defenses from shields. And my shield is giving me quite a bit of energy shield. So that, I think, is the next play. I do still want the regen, though, to be honest. Oh, this way. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. Unfortunately. I dislike the golden doors. Okay, so we have golden door, golden door. I don't actually know which one is correct. And I don't feel like looking it up. Oh, good. I don't have to go to another map. That was actually not too bad. Alright, and we're gonna go right. No idea if that was the right way. Not quite. Would have been faster to go the other way. That's alright. We will survive. I think this is second trial. Get out the first attack. Alright. You are all problems. Perfect. I wanted him over there so I could attack him and his mages at the same time. Makes my life a little easier. Perfect. Gonna be have an exit to the Aspirant's trial. Almost done. We just proceed with the campaign. Oh, I'm frozen. I think it's gonna be this way. Almost. Aspirant's trial. Good. All right. That went well. And then we go Avatar of Chase. I think Avatar of Slaughter is better for us, honestly. All right. Free of Winter, reduced extra damage. I'm not worried about any of that. Okay. Pick up these quests and we'll continue. We should be able to fly through a lot of this campaign now. I mean, we're disgustingly overleveled, so the way it should be. Right. Couple of things we need here. Fight the little mini boss. I'm never sure. Alright, there's the waypoint. Past it. Yeah, there it is. Portal down. Jump back. And we're just gonna throw that away. Yeah. Talk to you. Then go through here. I keep hitting that potion like it's still the movement speed potion. Oh wait, that's chaos damage. I'm not worried about that. Ah, none of your damage matters to me. Right. At some point I should probably go for all of my achievements or challenges for this league. Alright, so my mana sustain isn't quite good enough. Okay. Back. Turn in this quest. A lot of it is wasted. I still want the energy shield mastery right there. I think go beat the basilisk first. Point here. Ah, poison ground means nothing to me. That was actually awesome. Okay. Portal out. And and go back to the foothills, where we need the calendar, so we need to find Boulderback. And we got a level, so we can get our regen. I am very excited about. Where are you at? Over here? Did I miss him somehow? Seemed like it. There he is. Okay, there we go. Hold her back down. Thinking about it. Oh, I don't want to go this way. All right. Lock this in. Okay, we go in the refinery first. I also don't know how much trouble this boss is going to give me. Don't expect too much, just because I'm already using Doriani's, and this boss is mostly lightning damage based. And I've got a feel like significant amount of armor for this stage in the game. How much armor am I? Yeah, I have 42,000 armor. 40,000 with no flasks. I'm fine. I'm just fine. That's disgusting. All right, I'm no longer worried. He can still kill me. Should have been slightly more worried. All right. I thought I was. I was not. It's not quite as tanky as I thought I was. That attack still does a lot of damage. Alright, since we're here, let's go and turn in some quests. here. Not tanky yet. I need a lot more energy shield before I can call myself tanky. All right. All right, that's the Pantheon done. Oh, dude, free girls in my city? Sweet. Let me just go ahead and ban this person. Port. Hide user from this channel. There we go. What's up, Pugs? Oh yeah. So it used to be a much bigger issue. But I put a bunch of, I think like a bunch of cuss words, naked, sex, 18 plus, like all of those things are now on my filter, so you can't like leave a message in my chat or comments with any of those things. Like sex, I think, is also one of them. And it reduced that a lot, but it's kind of ridiculous. It's wild to me that that happens. That was the first one in a while, though. It can't have a link. You can't link in my chat. Those are blocked. So they usually do like a couple messages and then the link. So the link one probably got blocked automatically. Try and stay ahead a little bit. Although, Pugs, if you really want the link, I'm sure you could, like, Google the same search criteria if you really wanted it. I wouldn't recommend it. You know, it's... Also pretty sure your girlfriend would be a little displeased. I'm just looking out for you, you know? I feel like this fight's gonna be annoying. Or not. Or the fight won't be annoying. Oh yeah, man. Anytime. It's not a problem. Here. Almost. To a nice area. That probably does a lot of damage, so I don't want to take all that damage. This area is so nice. Because there's so much chaos damage in this area. And so to be immune to chaos damage right now, it's good. Feels pretty good. I never knew Chaos Inoculation was so nice. For the longest time, I just didn't worry about it because chaos damage wasn't that prevalent. But the longer the game goes on, the more sources of chaos damage there are. And like, there's a lot of chaos damage over time effects. Desecrated Ground, Poison, Caustic Ground, those are all chaos over damage, or chaos over time damage effects, and it's just like you would have to deal with them all individually normally, or just have chaos resistance. And this build doesn't need it. Build just doesn't care about chaos res. And here we are, Act 10. All right, so quest to turn in from Act 9. Oops. All right, so that one's done, and now go do this. We are gonna grab these because we're gonna get a bunch of extra energy shield. Just as easy as that. And it's not going to put us in a comfortable position with our energy shield because we still have way less than we want. Way too little energy shield. But it'll be better, at least. I also think my mana problems are going to fix themselves. I think. Because mana also goes up with intelligence. Hoping the mana issues fix themselves. On the waypoint. I also probably grab the mana mastery that gives me energy shield. Now that I'm thinking about it. Dun, dun. I don't even remember what I'm looking for down here. There it is. Elixir of Allure. Oh, let's grab a Stibonite. We're super low on Stibonite flasks. Yo, what's your favorite thing? Favorite thing? Ooh, hard. Like ever? I don't know. I guess just not worrying about stuff. I think the closer I am to not having to worry about anything, that's my favorite thing. Favorite thing currently. I mean, if you're talking about like hobbies, it's gonna be a toss-up between like whatever game I'm currently playing or book I'm currently reading. Currently reading through Reign of Madness is the book series title. King's Dark Tidings. I don't remember. The book series by Kelcade. And in spare time, been playing a pretty significant amount of Cyberpunk. And other than that, it's just like work. You know, it's what I do for YouTube, Cyberpunk, and then work. Probably not going to be playing Cyberpunk much longer. I beat the game, which I wasn't super happy with how the game ended. It's I don't know. I'm not crazy about endings where in order to continue the game you like travel back in time to before the main mission. It's fine, but eh. I get why it's done, I just don't like it. I don't know. It is a I did the run that I completed the game with was a knife run, so I just did throwing knives for like the entirety of the game. And that was fun. And now I'm doing a sneaky hacking run. I'm basically doing nothing but hacks on all of the opponents. Which is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Like getting enough damage on them is difficult. See. Other than that, I mean, if I have excess time, I'd like to do projects on the side, like random crafting projects. At some point I need to finish my desk. Got a desk that is primarily resin. Like it's like 100 pounds worth of it's probably a lot more than 100 pounds. It's a really heavy desk. But it's a desk that I made out of an old bookshelf. And it has several gallons worth of resin poured into it. And it's just made this neat design on the desktop. And I need to go back and finish it. Like I was just using it for a while because like I was in an apartment and I couldn't work on it. But I moved, and so now I'm able to work on it again. So I want to strip off the top layer because the top layer of the resin didn't set correctly. And so it's a little tacky to the touch. So I want to strip that layer off and reset it. For a nice finish. Yeah, I get to get kind of all over the place with my hobbies, honestly. Like it's gaming primarily, but part of the reason that I don't want to like stick myself in one game, and the reason I'm like on Wednesday nights I'll rarely stream Path of Exile. I just don't. I like doing lots of different things in my interest. In gaming and in hobbies, like I don't want to get myself stuck in one thing and not be able to try something new. Which I think a lot of content creators for games struggle with that issue. Like for the longest time I didn't want to do Path of Exile stuff at all. Just because I didn't want to get stuck into it. And I wanted to kind of keep it as my own game, but I've kind of like decided to walk the line there. Because it's a good main game. Like it's okay for a consistent thing I can do. But I'm trying to make sure that I'm still covering other stuff so that I don't like corner myself into having a single interest audience. I don't know if that makes sense. But I figured it fits into the whole build exploration, experimentation thing that I generally do. Like a lot of my 20 minutes till dawn videos are just builds that I figured out in 20 minutes till dawn. That's kind of the way I'm going with it. Alright, that's done. We're almost done with the campaign. This one's a static orb. Oh, I want that. Okay. So, last thing we need is... Have I played Ark? I did years ago. It is a fun game, but it is a very grindy and slow game. I think if it weren't so time consuming, I might enjoy it more, but it is an extremely time consuming game. And if I'm gonna play a game like that, I prefer something like Rust. Like, I appreciate the RPG elements of Ark that don't exist in Rust, but I don't like all the waiting you do. Like, hatching a dinosaur in Ark is a 6-hour endeavor. Also going to skip this song because I don't like it. Let's see, what do we want to go with? Let's try this. I have resources set to 2x, yeah. I mean, I think the most enjoyable time that I played it, it was like resources 2x, XP was all 2x. Like, it was, I had to speed everything up. Like, really get some enjoyment out of it. I have different rates, so it's not a pain. Yeah, so like, it's... Base Ark is boring. Yeah, agreed. Like, I think the most fun I had was I ended up creating what amounts to an army of Dilophosaurus. Like, I had 10 of them following me around all the time. But I never even got to the big dinosaurs. Like, I think Triceratops is the biggest thing I ever captured. And then it takes, like, you know, 1 to 2 hours to capture it. Which, to me, is just excessive. Alright. Good there. Mostly good there. Just glancing around at what I have left to get. Like for the most part, I'm good. Get some cluster jewels and start working on that. Fence. Where's my leech coming from? Oh yeah, that's right. I know what I'm doing now. I think that's it. So I should be able to check my passives. Should have 22? 19. Oh, I'll just complete the... Me and my friends have it at YouTuber rates, so it's actually fun. Yeah, it's a whole thing, and it's way more fun if you play with friends. Immensely more fun. Me and my brother had people we played with. Brother like sunk a lot of time into Ark, but we were also playing on a server, and like there were clans on that server, and it's amazing how much drama can get started over a video game. Never ceases to amaze me. Alright, we have 2,000 energy shield. Can't be shocked. Still be chilled, which is no fun. Burning ground. And you stole my dodo in for that usual perish. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And like I get it, like drama I don't appreciate no matter what. But I get why people feel certain ways about the game, because especially if you're not in accelerated rates. Can you imagine putting like 50 hours into the game in order to get a T-Rex, which is like accurate, and it's mind-blowing, but like 50 hours to get a T-Rex and then somebody just randomly kills it or forgets to feed it and lets it die. I get why people feel certain ways, but at the same time it's a video game. I find it fun as long as it stays in game. Yeah, I agree. And I think that's the big difference in like just smack talk and actual drama. Oh, is that chaos damage, really? Ooh, 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 that hurts. That hurts. Why does that hurt? If you take it outside, it's really stupid, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it boils down to it's not worth, like, most things are not worth getting stressed or fighting over. Some things certainly are, but games I think are almost never won. Like damage over time effects. Alright. Almost done. Final boss of the game. Oh, that hurts. Okay, it doesn't hurt that much, I guess. Of course, there are exceptions, like if you went hardcore World Minecraft, something Frank kills you just because it was funny. I mean, it's aggravating, but like, sure, like it's totally understandable to be upset, but I think even then there's a limit, right? I don't think it's ever something to lose a friend over. Now, not to say that friend's not a dick for doing that, because that's of a dick thing to do, but outside of that, you guys are friends. I move on sometimes. Bummer. Not going to, but I could. I want to invest with it. I guess I just start going for Buster Jewel. Right. That. Go to Oriath. For me, I feel like I'm missing skill points. Let's see. Okay. Slash passives. Father of War, Puppet Mistress, and Cloven one. Wait, did I not turn those in? I think I fought all of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fought all of them, I just didn't turn it in. Yep. Didn't turn in the quests. There we go. Alright, now we go to the end game. And we get into maps. What does my defense look like? 75, 66? That's not awful, honestly. Need a touch of cold resist, but that's not too... I think I've got... Yeah, I've still got space open on my sword, so I can just put cold res on there. if I need to. There we go. Campaign done. Now we start leveling through maps. Take this for a see how far we can make it. I don't anticipate this going well. I'm just gonna put that out there. No, let's not do suicide. We can probably do tier 6. Pretty easy. Up a little bit. Magic monsters, vulnerability, area of effect, lots of cold damage. Uh-oh. Alright. Put that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Out of there. Seems to be doing pretty okay. Import it and see how much damage I'm actually doing, but seems pretty good for now. I mean, I think part of this is just going to show how good Aegis is. With very little actual defenses, I've got plenty of strength. I say very little. I've got my res maxed out. Yeah, that's not surprising to me. Well, you know what I could do? Be pretty good. Grab some Cast on Death Portal. Oh, yeah. Okay, I also need to fix that. At the moment, I can still be frozen and I still take damage from Flaming Ground. Yeah, like that. I wasn't generating frenzy for some reason. Okay. Good. Yeah. Okay, so I've got some stuff to work on. I think the next things I want to work on are I need to fix my Pantheon and not be frozen from here and be unaffected by here. I'll be good there. And I just need to work on my equipment. I need a better ring for sure. And for defenses, I'm at -80 lightning res, which is pretty good. I'll just keep working on that. I need new boots. This ring is pretty... Yeah, this ring is pretty good for me. So I'll keep this ring probably for a while. Replacing my amulet, my ring... Fixing my helmet, because my helmet is awful. Like, most of this is unusable for me. Got intelligence and a touch of energy shield, but that's it. That's all it's going for me. Yeah, I think we're at a good start. Level up. Cluster jewels. Charge. Cluster. Have a large cluster. Lightning damage, lightning damage, lightning damage. Need it. I don't need a lightning damage one. I need a something like that. I also need, yeah, so I need a lot of stuff, but I think we're at a good start. We're not far from where I can start actually farming. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you, Pugs, for sticking around and talking about all kinds of stuff with me. And enjoy your Satisfactory. Thank you everybody for joining. See you next time.